still say that I help, that I want to help and support reformists is because I may be wrong, and I know that I may be wrong, and I hope, I hope that I am wrong, and I hope they are able to make a lot of strides. I just think that it is so much more difficult to argue for certain things from within the faith, and I think women's rights is a very strong example of this, and a very powerful one. And you can see this time and time again, where in Pakistan a couple of years ago there was, I think, a law passed to ban domestic violence, and the groups that were formed to present a challenge to this law, there were so many people that were unhappy with it, and there were religious groups. The vast majority of them were religious groups. I think there was 35 religious organizations that came together to oppose a law banning domestic violence, because they said, well, Islamically, we have the right to do this. So I think when you're talking about reform and interpreting the text one way or another, the word still means something. And what you can choose to do is to look up, the word beat when it comes to the verse of a husband being able to discipline his wife. You can try and define that in a way that is not so harmful. You can you can go through different interpretations and talk about context and all these things, but all of that is just a practice of mitigating the harm inherent within a verse, while still saying that the text within it, the text that contains it, is holy and is perfect and is a moral guide for us to follow. That's a hard line to walk. I'm not sure if many people are being convinced. I would love to be wrong about this, but this is partially why I think we should just need to abandon this line of argument altogether.